At least 2 other couples on this season of 90 Day Fiance appear to be in the first acts of psychological thrillers. Even so, a segment of viewers believe that Emily Bieberly is a villain, perhaps the villain of season 9. That may be a stretch, but this particular clip doesn't show her in her best light. Even Emily's own loved ones are taken aback when she reveals that she bought her own ring and hellip, in case Kobe sucks. At the beginning of this sneak peek clip of season 9, episode 10 of 90 Day Fiancé, Emily Bieberly is trying on a wedding dress. Per tradition, Kobe Blaze is not present. Those with her include her mother, Lisa, and her grandmother and her sister. This is when Emily, who looks gorgeous in her dress, asks her family to hand her a little box. She opens the box, which contains a similarly beautiful ring. Putting it on, she explains the context of the ring. Just in case, Emily says, handing over her champagne flute, I had to buy a ring. In the confessional, she explains that she has to wear a ring forever, so I want it to be something that I love. It's not that I don't have faith in Kobe, Emily emphasizes. But, Emily continues, I also don't want to put that much pressure on him. We have all seen some poor choices in ring selection, even on recent 90 Day Fiancé seasons. Even so, and even though Emily is making points about rings being long-term choices, her family has concerns. They do affirm that the ring is really pretty. However, Emily is asked what if he goes out and buys one? Lisa is bringing up a solid point, and Kobe is likely expecting to go jewelry shopping. We know that Kobe has about $4,000 saved up, per the conversation that he had with her father. He had imagined that this amount of money could house and feed the family for nearly a year. In reality, it would be a considerable stretch for it to last even 2 months, even in a mid-sized Kansas town like Salina. Part of that money could go towards buying a ring for Emily. It is possible that Kobe's feelings would be hurt if he learned about Emily's contingency ring. Of course, Emily might be unhappy if she ends up wearing a ring that she does not like. Fans can understand Emily's caution. Who among us has eaten a small meal before trying a new restaurant, just in case we don't like the food? The stakes here are a little bit higher. A disappointing meal can ruin your day. Meanwhile, a disappointing ring can be a source of years of building resentment. But the actual problem has less to do with the ring and more to do with this couple. Deep down, do Emily and Kobe actually know each other? They spent just a few months together in Xi'an, China. That was years ago. Most couples who are planning a wedding know each other well enough to trust each other. That's a much bigger issue than any jewelry or feelings.